Hi, I'm Malcolm Lawson. I'm a Maryland real estate agent. Today I'm going to be talking to you about the pros and cons of buying a home versus renting a home and try to help you figure out which option is really best for you and your lifestyle. So the truth is that there really isn't a one-size-fits-all answer to this question. There's simply pros and cons of both options, and it's going to be dependent on you and your lifestyle of which option is best for you. So let's start by talking about the benefits of renting a home versus buying a home. Probably the biggest benefit of renting a home is that you don't have any long-term obligations to stay there. A typical lease goes for about 1 year, but sometimes you see them for as short as 6 months or even a month-to-month lease. This gives the renter a lot of flexibility in their lifestyle. They can choose to pack up and move to a new city or a new state whenever their lease ends. Another benefit is that you don't need to have great credit. This is why you see a lot of young people who start off by renting first because they haven't established a long history and a solid credit score yet. Many people who have poor credit and want to purchase a home later on down the road, they see renting as a short-term option while they're rebuilding their credit score. Another major benefit is that as a renter, you are not personally responsible for the major maintenance of a home. So if your property needs a new hot water heater or needs a new roof, those expenses fall on the homeowner or the landlord and not you as the tenant. Now let's talk about some of the benefits of buying a home versus renting a home. One of the luxuries that homeowners enjoy is a fixed payment for the lifetime of their mortgage, which is usually about 30 years. Now aside from the insurance and taxes that might vary slightly, their monthly mortgage payment will not vary that much for the lifetime of the loan, which is usually 30 years. Versus renting, every time your lease ends, there's a chance that the homeowner or the landlord will raise your rent. And if you lived in that home for 30 years, it's actually almost guaranteed that they will raise your rent several times in that period. So the number one benefit of owning a home versus renting a home is that you're developing equity within the property. Every single month that you make a mortgage payment, a percentage of that amount will go towards paying down the debt on your home. Now the way homeowners develop equity is through appreciation. Appreciation is the increase in value of your home versus what you paid for it. On average, homes appreciate between 3 and 6% a year. In some areas, this number can actually jump up to about 10% a year. It's completely dependent on your specific geographical area of your home. Now there's a few ways homeowners can tap into this equity that they've developed in their home. One option would be a home equity loan or home equity line of credit. Homeowners also have the option of not accessing this equity and letting it accumulate instead, and they'll eventually get to a point where their entire mortgage is paid off and they can live in their home mortgage-free. There are also many tax benefits to owning a home. For example, you can write off on your taxes the amount that you pay in interest towards your mortgage every month. Lastly, homeowners typically pay less in their monthly housing expenses compared to renters of similar style homes. According to Zillow, renters typically pay 15% more in housing expenses than a comparable homeowner. If you think that you're ready to make the transition from being a renter to a buyer, I highly recommend that you go to your local state's website to see what kind of programs that they may offer. I know in Maryland they have several programs that help people become first-time homebuyers. To see a list for the Maryland programs, you'd go to mmp.maryland.gov. If you're from Maryland and you're thinking about purchasing your first home, my team and I would love to help you. We're a family team of real estate agents, and we're passionate about helping people in this complicated process. You can find out more about us at yourmarylandrealestateagent.com, or you can contact us via phone or email. Thank you for watching this video today, and have a nice day.